Okay, it's like way too close to my face. Enough said. No, not really. Okay, so Griffin and I had this alliance that if he would vote Eilish out, I would try my very best to get him to the very end. If he kept me until the very end, and if I found an idol, that I would play it on him or I would give it to him. His response to that was that he doesn't want Eilish out right now because she's helping him, which, like, yeah, because everyone's just hopping on her back. But I asked Griffin, I was like, am I going home tonight? Like, do you know if there's a possibility of me going home? And he said, no. We have talked about, he said, sometimes people have brought you in to a conversation, but I drift the conversation away from you and I put it back on your other teammates. I said, okay. So I was feeling pretty confident before I went into the challenge, knowing it didn't really matter if I lost. I wasn't going to be voted out. So I decided to give the idol to Briley. No fucking way. No way. I don't know if it's you, but I know that it's not my name. So I'm going to give you the idol. So we go to Tribal. And so Briley plays her idol. And then Eilish gets up and plays another motherfucking idol that none of us knew that she had. She found it on the second week. So after Eilish played her idol, obviously we had all voted for Eilish. Briley played her idol on her. They all voted for Briley. And then the 9th vote, there were 8 people, and the 9th vote was Elizabeth, because in the challenge she had a secret disadvantage and it was 1 vote against her. Look, and not to be mean, but honestly I'm kind of glad, because if that had happened, we would have had to re-vote and they would have had the numbers and Briley would be gone. I texted Cole last night and I was like, dude, I'm literally I'm gonna get voted out. Like, I'm gonna get voted out tomorrow or on Thursday. And he was like, actually, I needed to talk to you about something. And I was like, okay. So he calls me and we talk, and we now have an alliance. Me, Cole, and Briley have an alliance, and Maddie is swapping over. For all I know, she is flipping over onto our team, and we're gonna vote Eilish out on Thursday. The only way that this won't go the way we want it to go is if Eilish wins. And Eilish got a secret advantage last game, and that was that she knew the challenge for next week, which is running on a treadmill. So, and Eilish runs apparently, but I will literally trip a bitch. Like, I will do everything in my power to not lose that game. Like, she cannot win. Even if I'm a second faster or a second or whatever, just 1 point above her, I will go the extra mile. Literally, not literally, figuratively, but, you know, whatever. She's been in this game way too long. She has played a hell of a fucking game. Like, she's pulling idols out of her fucking asshole. Like, I don't know where she's getting them, but she's literally, like, she's making them appear. That's it. I'm so happy to have won. I'm so proud of myself. So, we'll see. I'll keep you updated though.
All right, everybody. Today was a big day. Elizabeth got voted off in a buzzer beater, and it wasn't even anybody's fault. She wasn't even supposed to go home this week, but Elizabeth ended up going home because she got the disadvantage in the bocce ball game, and that's really unfortunate for her. I know after the game, Elizabeth was like, I hope you win. I was like, do you even mean this? Or are you just saying this out loud so people want to vote me out? But nonetheless, I appreciate the support if she's being serious. But
Cole stands out there.
It's all the Cole stands out there. We're trying our hardest. But yes, it's been a stressful past 2 hours, I'd say. When Riley played the idol, I was like, oh fuck. Eilish is actually gonna go home. And I was kind of pumped about it. Because, well, I had mixed emotions. Because though I do want Eilish to go home, it's not... I didn't want her to go home this week. That would have given them a little too much power. It still wouldn't have given them a lot of power, but it would have given them more hope of a comeback. So I'm glad Eilish survived this week, but I do hope we can take her out next week. The advantage, I don't know. I just hope she doesn't have another damn idol. She's had like 3 idols this whole season. Like, holy shit. But Also, Griffin is working with Annabelle, which I found kind of interesting. I don't know why I felt to throw that in.
How do you know that?
Because he tells Maddie and Maddie tells me. Also, Annabelle told me when I called Annabelle to make this pact. The Villain Pact. And my new game plan now is like, Eilish has got to go. And more than anything, I see Eilish more as like disrespecting my game than she is a threat. Like, though Eilish is a threat, she's a very talented player, her disrespect towards my game has become so far that I feel like I have to vote her out. And that's what I'm trying to do. I convinced Annabelle and Briley to vote with me, given the plan goes through, and that given Eilish doesn't win immunity, the plan is to go Eilish on Thursday, and then I think I have Maddie switched. If Maddie doesn't switch, I'm fucked. I am voted out 100%. And because Maddie's going to tell them my plan, and it's over. But if the plan holds, I've signed a pact with Annabelle and Briley that if one of us wins it, we're splitting the cash. So that gives me a 3 out of 7 chance. That's a lot higher than anybody else's odds on the blue team. And I'm definitely down for that. $120 or whatever it is. And though I recognize all of my current Blue Tribe members as great team players, and we've came a long way. We've been a good team for these past few weeks. It's been us 5 for a long time. And I'm always going to cherish that for sure. The memories I made on this comeback run with the blue team against the bus, it was powerful. But it's time to move on. I've been on the outside of the blue team for such a long time. And I've realized if it comes down to the blue team, I'm going to be the first to go. And if not, I have to do something. And also, I like the villain arc. It's a new chapter, ladies and gentlemen. Cole stands, buckle in.
I got the horses in the bag.
I was so nervous the whole tribal council because it was like, who do I play the idol on? I was gonna play it on Elizabeth, and I was like, I feel like they might vote me, so who do I play it for? And meanwhile, Annabelle this whole time was trying to get in with the blue tribe to see who they were voting for. And at the end, she was like, I don't know who they're voting for. Just play it on who you think. And I stood up and turned in the idol, and it was me getting voted off. And so that was like such a huge relief. One that I was like, it's crazy that we even found the idol like 20 minutes before, and that it was me, so I didn't get voted off. And I could not stop laughing as he was reading off names. I don't know, I was just nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so awful, but I have the idol. So it ended up going good. It was kind of weird. That was the first time I think my name was ever in the drawing thing. And so it was kind of weird, a weird feeling. I was like, damn, guys, that really hurt. I'm in a pact with Cole and Annabelle and Victoria to vote off Eilish. If I get tricked, Cole's making this very believable, and so I feel like I trust him. And if we do end up, me or Annabelle getting voted off, I'm gonna be like, dang, Cole, like, you need a Grammy Award or something because you're a great actor. But the plan is to not let Eilish win. Then me, Cole, Victoria, Annabelle vote. If Eilish doesn't win, we vote Eilish. If Eilish does win, we vote Griffin. Yes. And if we get to the tribal council and we vote and me and Annabelle are the only 2 people that voted, then Cole is very good. Cole is very good. All right. Anyways, there's the confessional. Going to the challenge.
Please excuse my appearance. I have never looked this rough in my entire life. Okay. There's a lot to unpack. I found an idol, gave it to Briley, and then Eilish used another fucking idol. How many fucking idols does this bitch have? Like, I don't even know. Elizabeth got voted out. I don't know, but new chapters are unfolding. I was very nervous coming out of this that I was gonna go home on Thursday, or Briley was gonna go home on Thursday. But we have come to a consensus with Cole that we will be working together from now on. And if one of us wins in the final 3, if we're all still in the final 3, not if like one person gets voted out on Thursday and then me or like if Cole gets voted out on Thursday and me and Briley somehow make it to the end, one of us win, that we're going to split the pot money. That's not it. It's if we all 3 get to the finale, then we will split the pot money. So he called me and said that he wanted to work with me and Briley and that he wants to vote Eilish off, which I'm totally happy for. And so he's gonna try and get Maddie to swap the vote because we have 7 people left, so it means the vote's gonna be 4-3. So I don't know. Also, totally off topic, but I reheated a Chick-fil-A sandwich that I bought last week. If I get food poisoning and I can't show up on Thursday, that's why. But I'm really excited about this new alliance. We made a group chat, we all signed our names, so I'm feeling pretty set. So I'm feeling way more confident than I was. We should have gone for Victoria because we're getting too predictable. It's creepy. Anyways, I'll keep you updated on my Chick-fil-A. If I get food poisoning, you won't hear from me for a while. Love you bunches, bye.
I think Maddie is narking to the other team. Or she's playing the game really well because she's telling, she's trying to convince Victoria to vote for me, but I convinced Victoria to vote with us because she realized that Griffin is lying to her.
So you think Maddie's lying?
I think Maddie's lying. I think Maddie is telling us that she's gonna vote with us, but instead she's gonna vote with them. So I think I've recruited Victoria to vote with us tonight. So it still should agree. But the game plan we have right now is the game plan we have right now.
Here she is.
Team. Game plan right now ends.
Huh? Hang on, you're breaking in it. You're coming in and out.
If Griffin wins, we vote Eilish. If Eilish wins, we vote Griffin.
Okay.
That's the plan now.
How do you know that Maddie's telling the other people?
Because she's texting in the other chat. I just talked to Victoria.
Okay.
She texted Griffin and Eilish saying to vote me. Or I don't know if she led the vote.
Okay.
But she said that she would vote me. So I don't know if she's playing them or she's playing us. But regardless, we're going to find out tonight. If it's a 4-3 vote, we win. That means Victoria voted with us and Maddie didn't. But if it's a 5-2 vote and we won, that means voted with us.
Gotcha.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to add Victoria to a call with us.
Mm-hmm.
He realizes that, I'm serious. And,
Okay.
I said, trust me, we should definitely trust her.
Okay.
Who named this? Hello?
Hello, Victoria.
Wait, did you guys name it the Villain Pact?
I just named it so we could pull this plan off tonight, get some hype around it.
Oh my gosh. That's a good name. Hello?
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell her.
I told them the rundown, and, the plan ends. They're definitely in.
Yeah. I'm really sad the way that it turned out. And then happening, I can't handle a lot of plans going on and people telling me that people are lying. I just do not like that at all.
All right. I think what's most important is the bottom line should be that whoever wins, if Victoria or Eilish win tonight. So here's what. If Griffin wins, we go Eilish.
Mm-hmm.
If Eilish wins, we go Griffin.
Mm-hmm.
If neither of them win, we go Eilish.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Is everybody in on that plan?
Yeah.
Man.
I feel like you two have the final plan of keeping you two the final two, right? Which completely understandable, right?
Annabelle and Briley.
Yeah, Annabelle and Briley.
For when?
For the final 2 people. Right?
think we'd make it.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Yeah.
We don't have to sacrifice yourself. Like that's
No, I'm just. I understand that you two have a pact and that we are coming from a different spot. So I'm just saying this temporary thing, like it doesn't have to be temporary in the end, but we could definitely help each other.
I was going to say, I think the most important thing this week is making sure we all go on to next week and we decide to want to work together in the future. Like, I think that's beneficial for all of us, but I think it's important we unite this week.
Yeah.
All right. Then it's a deal.
Then it's a deal.
Also, another thing is, Victoria made a great point. I'm going to purposely not do well in this challenge tonight, so we know for sure their votes are going to me. If I somehow win, which I don't think I'm really going to win anyway, but if I did somehow, like, I think then their votes would go somewhere else, and I think it's, like, better that we know that they're going to me.
Okay. And for sure, make it not obvious that you're doing that, okay?
Yeah, I won't.
Okay.
All right, guys.
You two try your best on the challenge because I'm not participating.
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna try too.
Okay.
Okay, go team. Woo.
Bye.
All right. Bye, guys.
Dang.
So many confusing things have happened. So it's Thursday today, and tonight is Tribal, and I'm not participating in the challenge because I can't. So it's really confusing. I don't know what to do. Okay, so I finished my last exam. It's like an exam 3 for one of my classes, and I have decided it is now time for me to go play the game. What are you doing? Oh my god, what? Sorry. Oh my god, I almost hit a mailbox. Anyway, so I have a feeling that Cole lied to me, and he went to Griffin and told Griffin that I wanted to vote for Eilish. How dare he? Anyway, I went around, Griffin told me, and I went back and I told Cole that Griffin told me. So now Cole trusts me 100%. He knows he can't trust Griffin, but I'm about to call Griffin, and I wanted to gauge how much he trusted me.
All right, so we've been talking about, Cole has approached Maddie about his plan for the rest of the game.
Right, so me, Annabelle, and Briley, and Cole are in an alliance right now, except I don't want Cole in the top 3 because I know him and Travis are good friends, and like Cole's just gonna win.
Yeah, Cole will definitely win. He's a great speaker. So don't want him to get it in. But next vote, he wants to get Eilish out tomorrow. But I think that might either this coming vote tomorrow or the next vote after we get Eilish out. I think next vote, just Eilish needs to get out at some point, and if we let it go too far, I think she might like get her way in there.
And then she would obviously win. I would vote for her if I was on the jury. Like,
yeah, I would too.
Gotten so many votes every time, you know.
And then if after the Eilish vote, it'll be 6 people left. Me, you, and Victoria will have the votes to go Cole, and we could probably get Eilish or Annabelle.
To go Briley or Annabelle?
Briley or Annabelle.
Do you want to get Cole out? Because we can't have it too yellow in the top. Like, we can't.
Yeah.
But would you rather have Cole first just because he, like, won't trust us or whatever? Or, I don't know.
I would rather have
Cole in if we're going to...
I don't know. But I feel like Cole's going to win, Eilish is going to win. Annabelle...
So are the yellows.
Yeah.
We need it to be easy, Victoria.
Yeah. Well, if it's Final 5 with the 2...
Yellow.
With 2 yellow. Well, once it gets to Final 5, it's kind of up to the chance from there. It's because whoever wins immunity is going to have a ton of power. And
it's like chance, but also Victoria won't turn on you, and neither will I. So, like...
Yeah, I guess...
I think us 3 are strong.
I guess, yeah, once after Final 5, idols can't be played anymore either.
Yeah.
So whoever wins immunity, hopefully it's one of us 3, but if it's not, then we vote the one that doesn't have immunity.
Okay.
So I think it is fine if we go get Eilish and Cole out and then leave the 2 yellow.
My only fear would be Annabelle winning immunity, like, towards the end, like, multiple times.
Yeah, the thing is, if Annabelle wins immunity...
She thinks she's winning tomorrow.
If Annabelle wins immunity, we vote Briley, but if she wins it again, then one of us is out, and Annabelle's going to win that from there. Alright, I'm going to make a quick confessional of what's going on. I'll probably make another one before Tribal, but as of now, me and Victoria are about to meet up to go look for the idol. I told her both the clues. Hopefully we can find that. But Cole has approached Maddie and the other 2 yellow girls, and they originally were gonna go for Eilish, but now, according to Maddie, that they're gonna vote me, which I do not want to happen. Right now, Victoria is the swing vote in this. I lied to her. I told her that Cole was saying her name, which is a complete lie, but she believed it, I'm pretty sure. So if she believes that, then she'll vote Cole with us, and that'll be me, Maddie, Eilish, and Victoria voting Cole, getting Cole out, and that will leave Eilish for next time. I think it would be much easier to vote Eilish out next time because she doesn't really have anywhere to go. Like, Cole is friends with people on the jury. He's friends with Travis. Has ins with the yellow girls. He could easily make his way into the finals if he gets further. Eilish, she's not going to go to the girls. She trusts us. I think she would just be much easier to get out next than tonight. This next couple hours before Tribal and the challenge will be very vital to what happens. If Victoria and Cole talk, it could go very wrong for us. But I'm about to meet up with Victoria, so hopefully I can just keep her away from talking to Cole and finding out what I said, and hopefully it all goes according to plan. We get Cole out tonight. Okay, so we're talking about voting out Cole this Tribal because she's in a group chat with the villains, or I guess the 2 yellow girls, not the villains.
It's called the Villain Pact.
Villain Pact. Okay, yeah, she's in the Villain Pact. But tonight's gonna be like the perfect time to get Cole out, I think.
Yeah.
He's not gonna see it coming. If they have an idol or something, unless he wins immunity, then we go Eilish, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's not gonna win immunity.
Yeah, I know.
Because I told him to not try at the challenge.
Oh my god.
I'm just so dead. Yeah, I told Cole to give up on the challenge because then they would for sure vote for him.
Oh my god. Okay, this is gonna be so funny. He's not gonna see it coming.
Okay, but anyway, lesson learned. Do not believe Cole because he is a liar.
Cole is a
Which
liar.
we knew that.
We did. He's like the most convincing person ever, so I don't blame you. I have been looking for the idol with Victoria for the past hour or so. No luck. My best guess is that it's found at this point. But I learned a lot. So when I met up with her, she told me like everything. She told me that she has an alliance with Cole and the 2 yellow girls on a group chat called the Villain chat or whatever, which is crazy because Maddie thought she was with Cole, but Cole's been lying to her. But like Victoria fully trusts me because she called up Cole and she asked him like, could she fully trust him? And I don't remember what she said he said, but she didn't believe him or something, or it wasn't convincing. But when she called me and asked me the same thing, like, I guess that was more convincing. I even made up a fake text. I made up a fake text and I read that out to her, and I think that's like what really got her to believe me. So now she's like fully convinced. She was like apologizing to me. She's like, oh, I'm sorry that I didn't trust you or whatever. And I feel bad because I'm lying to her, but she feels bad for not like trusting me. But now she told me that she'll believe me for the rest of the game, and unless something crazy happens tonight and Cole finds out about that, then I think I'm good, and I think Victoria will trust me for the rest of the game, which is really good. I still don't know if Victoria is going to be up for voting Cole. I've pretty much convinced her. She seems pretty convinced. We're about to meet up again in another like 15 minutes. She said she would think about it. She said she was pretty sure she was going to vote Cole. But even if she doesn't, I think it's going to be Eilish, which is honestly fine. I'd rather get Eilish out next. But if it's Eilish then Cole, or Cole then Eilish, it works. I'd like to get Cole out now. It would be a big move. And I've done a lot of work for this move, so I really hope it works out. But if Eilish wins immunity, the other people, the villain chat is going to vote Maddie, which I do not want at all. So I really hope that Victoria will go with us and vote Cole.
This is just a little get ready with me, so I can fill you in on a tea. Okay, so you know how I'm in an alliance with Cole and Briley. Well, I'm switching. No, I'm just kidding. No. So the plan is to vote Eilish out, right? Well, he got Maddie to come in, and she said yes. And then later, like that was like last night, right? And then today I was doing homework because I'm so studious. And I get a FaceTime call from Cole with Briley and Nate on it. And so we're like on the FaceTime call, whatever. And then he tells us that he thinks Maddie is playing us, that Maddie is like telling the other team, like Eilish and all them, like who we're gonna vote, and it's gonna be like a whole thing, right? Well, so then he gets Victoria. Yes, I use guys deodorant. Don't come at me. It smells good. And I'm lonely, and it makes me feel like there's a boy nearby. Okay. Anyways, oh, my hands are cold. I'm wearing like 8 shirts, so I can't. Okay. Anyways, so now we're like, well, what? So then we get on the phone with Victoria, and Victoria seems pretty cool, pretty chill, which I was kind of nervous about Victoria, but I honestly think that it's gonna be fine. So then we get a text from Maddie today, like just a little bit ago, and she was like, hey, so who are we voting out again? Are we voting out? I got my mouth. She's like, are we voting out Victoria or are we voting out Griffin? And we were like, that's awfully sus. We talked about it and you should know the plan. So I told her that we were voting out Griffin. And then I like added, like did like a little spice thing in there to make it seem more believable. And I was like, yeah, me and Briley are getting pretty fucking predictable because we voted Eilish out. Like we've voted for Eilish like 8 times. She's like, ha ha ha, okay, sounds good. But Cole texted me and Briley and he was like, hey, don't respond to that text that Briley said. And then, or not Briley, excuse me, that Maddie said. And then he texted us later and he was like, I think I'm gonna tell her Griffin, that we're voting Griffin because we don't know if she's like on our side or not. So if there's a vote for Griffin, we'll know she was on our side. If there wasn't a vote for Griffin, then we'll know that she was lying and she's on the other side. The tea is piping hot. So Bradley's on her way to come get me. And it's a running challenge. And I just had like a bag of chips. So if I throw up chips on this fucking treadmill, it's over. I'm done. Sayonara. Goodbye. Also, I found out that Victoria thinks that it's like me and Briley to the end. Like me, apparently the plan is for like me and Briley to get to the end and then people to vote off of us. I didn't know that. That is news to me, sister. Literally until last night, I thought I was going home today or on Tuesday. So, how the turntables, yeah? Okay. I'm gonna continue getting ready. Ew. And I'll see y'all at the challenge.
Okay guys, I'm gonna be honest, I think this could be my last confessional ever. I don't know, the day has come where to be honest, I just been playing too good. I've been playing too good for these people and I put like a huge target on my back. I knew this day would come. Anyways, long story short, Cole has flipped and he wants to go for me. And the only reason I know that is because Maddie told me. Maddie is the one person remaining in this game that I trust because I know Victoria and Griffin have talked about voting for me, like briefly mentioning it. And like, obviously Briley and Annabelle don't trust me, so it's literally just Maddie, so at least she told me that. But yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be rough out here. So anyways, for the challenge tonight, Nate told me that it's gonna be a running challenge, which is good. I can run.
Alright, so your secret advantage is that you're all going to be on treadmills, and that treadmill is going to start at 1 mile per hour, and every 3 minutes I'm going to increase the mile per hour. By any point in the challenge, you can tell me that you want to decrease yours by 1, and you can do that.
But it's gonna be on the treadmill where the speed, like, it's faster, and that's what scares me because I can run for hours, but I cannot run fast. Like, I cannot sprint. So this is gonna be more of a speed versus stamina running challenge.
So that makes me a little nervous. But anyways, I have my advantage and I'm definitely gonna use it. Oh, and Maddie mentioned to me that Annabelle thinks she's gonna win, and just to spite her, I have to win this challenge. Like, literally, I'm gonna use my advantage, but I am gonna try my freaking darndest to win this challenge and not go home tonight. Oh, but I mean, I don't know why I'm freaking out, because we have a backup plan, like, if everyone goes with it. But basically, Maddie wants to go for Cole now because she's, like, turning against me. And Griffin apparently is on board for that, and Victoria's on board for that, because if Cole gets to the final 3, he's gonna win. Like, the Yellow Tribe loves that man. Like, everything they say, he eats it right up, or they eat it right up. Like, I mean, they think he's hilarious. I also think Cole's hilarious, but, like, Cole hasn't been playing a game. Like, he's just been, like, going on with it, and, like, maybe this is him trying to play a game now, but, like, nah, man, I've already used my 2 idols. Now I have to just raw dog it out here in Survivor without an idol. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But my goal is to try to win. If anything, just out of spite for these people. So we'll see what happens tonight.
All right. Welcome, Final 7, to your next immunity challenge. Today, first things first, Annabelle, I need immunity back, please. Thank you. All right, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you're going to break off into two groups of 3. First, one group of 3 is going to go in there with me, get on a treadmill. That treadmill is going to start at 1 mile per hour. Every 2 minutes, the treadmill is going to increase in speed by 1 mile per hour. The person who lasts the longest on the treadmill wins immunity. Pretty simple, not very easy. So first, I have 6 rocks in here. 3 of them are white, 3 of them are orange. If you draw an orange rock, you're going first. If you draw the white rock, you're going in the second group. So close your hand, hold it out, palm up, and 3, 2, 1, reveal. All right, Riley, Annabelle, and Cole are in group 1. Griffin, Eilish, and Maddie are group 2. Just by the way, the people in the second group won't know how long people in the first group went for. You got this. You're good. Sure. Villain Pact.
What's up, OG Villains? A lot going on tonight. Big day. I don't know, I'm nervous. I'd be thrilled to see if it goes through. The good news for them is I don't think they're in the hot seat. The bad news for me is the other blue members that I told, I'm really relying on them, not to say anything. To the other members though, I know they definitely have. It'll be interesting to see where the votes go. I think we've got 2 swing voters, potentially. If they both decide to stay with blue, I'm screwed. If one of them decides to come with us, we're fine.
We really tired of this. I need a break.
Alright, are y'all ready? Get on your treadmills.
We're doing it all at once?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. Start. Cool. Alright. You're going to increase your speed to 2 miles per hour now. In 10 seconds, you're going to increase to 3 miles per hour. Yeah. Alright, increase to 3.
I don't know, so half an hour.
Okay, you're all good? Alright, in 10 seconds, you're going to increase to 4 miles per hour. This is the last one. Okay, let's try to go to 40. And increase.
Oh, I don't like this.
Alright, now each one. Increase to 5 miles per hour. Now. Alright, that one's good. And increase. Alright, everyone's good. Increase. Alright, that one's good. That one really funny. In 10 seconds, you will increase to 8 miles per hour. Increase. Now, for sprint. 80%. Alright, Annabelle drops out. Alright, let me calculate these. So. Alright. Press the green button in 3, 2, 1. Alright, time starting now. Be up to 3.
Oh, you're thinking of what? 3?
3, 2.
I'm at 3. Wait. I'm at 3. Okay. I underestimated. 3, 2, 1. Alright, now each round will be 2 minutes. Alright, in 15 seconds, you need to be up to 5 miles per hour. Okay.
Alright, everyone's good. 6 miles per hour.
You got it.
Alright, everyone's good. You don't have to turn around.
Camera, I'm using it.
Griffin and Maddie at 7 miles per hour, and Eilish stays at 6. Alright, Maddie drops out. grab a drink, and we'll go out there in a minute. All right. With a time of 20 minutes and 18 seconds, Eilish wins immunity. Congratulations. Can't be voted out at this tribal council, but for one of you 6, that is not the case. Good luck. We'll head over there now.
Good shit. Fuck your shit, Cody.
Okay, I had to escape to a room really quickly. Tribal is literally has started, and I'm the one holding it up. I'm the swing vote, and Cole, Annabelle, and Riley are telling me to... Okay, Griffin said he respects any decision I make. Okay, I'm gonna vote for Maddie. This is too much. It's too many people. I was about to tell them to just go and vote for me, because it's way too much. I can't have people lying to me. Okay, I've decided. Voting for Maddie. Even though I don't know the implications of this, I'll just have to win an idol or something. I don't know.
Welcome to Tribal Council number 10. Double digits. Good job. All right. We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Natalie, Keegan, Travis, and Elizabeth voted out at the last tribal council, who cannot be here. And Olivia. Voted out at the last tribal council. Well, we'll start it off with Griffin. In Big Brother, the slogan is expect the unexpected. In Survivor, there's contingency plans everywhere. Have you been making contingency plans, or do you just make plan A, hope it happens, and if it doesn't, I might go home?
I don't know. I think I start with a solid plan, and then it usually always falls apart. So I think that's most tribal council, and I think that's pretty much this tribal council as well.
Tell that to the 4 members of the jury who you voted out.
Well, maybe it doesn't always fit. Sometimes.
All right. Riley, what can you offer the 5 former Blue Tribe members to keep you in the game?
That's a good question, Nate.
A vote? Maybe a whippin' nay-nay?
A whippin' nay-nay, a vote, a good personality, a nice smile. Yeah.
Alright. Eilish, would you rather be in final tribal council with someone who you know you can beat but doesn't really deserve to be there? Or would you rather be up against someone who deserves to be there, but they might beat you?
I would say the person that deserves to be there, just because if I win this game, I want to have earned it and not just be with someone who skated by and then they're they don't pose a threat. The whole game, I want to be consistently challenged and don't just want to win by default.
Have you guys been thinking about who you want in the final 3 with you? Or are you just focused on getting past the next 1 or 2 votes?
Is that for everyone?
For everyone. What about
Yes.
All right. Cole, what do you think about that?
Everyone has.
Yeah, I'd say probably a mix of both. I think everyone here prioritizes week by week, because that's obviously most important. You can't get to the end without handling the week ahead of you. But I do think, you kind of have to realize the people that trust you, the people that you trust, and it has to be mutual, because if it doesn't go both ways, it's not going to work out. So I think, week by week you figure that out, and then as you get to the end, you decide.
So Cole, give me a number. I don't want names. I want a number. How many people still in the game can you beat in the final tribal council?
Dude, I'm gonna give a super honest answer. 0. I think 0.
So you think anyone in any scenario could go to the final 2 or 3 with you and you lose no matter what?
I think so because I feel like I've never been on the inside of a real alliance since Ryan was in an alliance with me and Victoria in the very beginning. Obviously the Blue Tribe is a big group that I've voted with for a long time. But I don't know, I kind of feel like I just haven't been given a lot of I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been the most vocal player, but I also feel like a lot of people have chosen not to speak to me. Even though I feel like I've helped the team out a sufficient amount.
So have you been reaching out to other people more than other people reach out to you?
No. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big person to reach out. I haven't been a very active player in recruiting, but I don't know.
All right. Victoria, how do you determine who's lying to you and who's telling the truth?
I believe both of them are telling the truth, and somebody's confused.
So then, if 2 people are telling you 2 different things, and you think both of them are telling the truth, then how do you vote? How do you determine who to vote with?
I'm following the plans that I made, and the promises I made.
All right. Maddie?
Yes.
Based on everything that everyone said, we're going back to a classic question. Based on everything that everyone said this tribal council, how comfortable do you feel? 0 to 10.
I think you can look at my legs right now and see how I'm shaking so much. Like that I'm gonna make it tonight? Is that what you're saying? Or just like that?
That you're gonna not get voted out, that the plan that you are going with is gonna
I'm
be the
just
one.
gonna answer, I think, honestly, very tonight.
7, 8,
Which
9.
is crazy because most of the time I don't, but yeah.
All right. Well.
I don't know though.
With that, it's time to vote. Eilish, you're up first.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, Olivia. Okay. You didn't have to do this, Cole. You did not have to turn on us. But you did.
This is only gonna work if Victoria told her what she said. I feel bad because I did lie to her and she kind of caught on, but I'd lie to her even more, and if she finds out, she's going to be pissed at me. So I really, really hope she does not find out, and I hope she also gets cold.
I mean, it can't be all blue in the end. Though I do want it to be an all blue ending, I just know it can't be an all blue ending because it doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. And I think I'm going to be the first one to go if I don't make this right now. And will it work out? I'm not sure, but we're going to find out.
Oh my god. Okay. I won't win the game if I do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay. No, I need to vote this.
Now you should. I feel like Miss B is
okay. Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry, but it's okay, right? I'm gonna end up crying, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Oh my god. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. You don't trust me for some reason, and I think it's personal, and I thought we were friends, so I'm just gonna vote you, and it's not gonna do anything, but here we go.
Alright. I'll go tally the votes. Alright. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Cole. Griffin. Victoria. That's 1 Cole, 1 Griffin, 1 Victoria. Cole. Griffin. That's 2 Cole, 2 Griffin, 1 Victoria. Cole. That is 3 Cole, 2 Griffin, 1 Victoria, 1 vote left. Griffin. We have a tie between Cole and Griffin. Cole and Griffin, you two will not vote. Everybody else is voting again. You can only vote for Cole or Griffin. Riley, you're first.
Let's just vote. Let's just vote. There's no need to discuss.
Yeah. Why did you stress her for no reason? You did not have to do that at all.
What do you mean stress?
Yeah, you did not have to do that. Why did you want to vote for me? No.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you did. That was not.
I wanted to work with you.
I
You
know.
didn't respond to me.
Did you see my thing though? That wasn't.
But I told her the truth.
No.
You shouldn't have turned on us, Cole. I really hope you go home and not Griffin, because that would be really scary for me next week. I think we have Maddie's vote for this one.
This isn't fun. It's not even me, and this isn't fun.
I'm not having fun.
Can I use my extra vote?
I'll go and tally the votes. All right. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. How are the votes? First vote. Griffin. Cole. 1 vote Griffin, 1 vote Cole. Griffin. Tied again. 2 votes Griffin, 2 votes Cole, 1 vote left. The 10th person voted out of Survivor UTK and the 5th member of our jury is Cole. So Cole, please bring me your buff. Cole,
There you go.
tribe spoken.
Try that spoken.
Yeah,
It was actually an honor playing with all of you guys. Though I did try and do something smart at the end. It was nothing against you guys. I enjoyed being a Blue Tribe member. I'm a Blue Tribe member till I die. But I did recognize I was kind of on the outs if it was Blue Tribe in the end. So, maybe not, maybe so. But I felt that way, and that's kind of why I did what I did. Nothing against you, Griffin. Actually, it could have been any of you, but love you all.
We love you.
It was fun. It was fun.
Michael.
If I ever see you guys, actually I'll be back. But if I ever see you guys out after the show, definitely send us up. See you guys.
Bye.
You know, it was a hard-fought season, and though it didn't end up going in my way, I'm happy it ended up going to overtime. I think that was something that had to happen, and I tried. I definitely did play behind my team's back, so I do deserve to go home, and they caught me, so I did definitely deserve to go home. However, I had to do something. Even though they don't think I was on the outs, I kind of knew they were an alliance, which is 100% acceptable. I would have done the same thing, and that's what I did with Annabelle and Riley. But man, it was close. If I could have won this week, I think I had a big shot at winning the whole thing. But overall, it was a really great time. Fun experience, met a lot of great people, and no hard feelings against anybody in that room, because honestly, I did them dirty as well. So thankful to Nate for hosting the game. Amazing time. Couldn't ask for anything greater. Peace out the Cole stands.
Where's Olivia?
The mystery continues. We should probably just call her.
She's at Starbucks. She was at Starbucks when we were going pee.
The 10th person voted out